Alrighty, we've had our intro, which means that we can go ahead and get started. So we're going to do a little bit of a recap. Last episode, or last week, I should say, everybody made their way to Frederick's Manor. It's at least his second home. We don't know if he has more than that. It is on the second level of Portitas, or not the second level. It is on one of the high levels of Portitas. And everybody made their way there. We had some lovely interactions between just about everybody. We learned a little bit about Grum and Cecil and why is my... Oh, there we go. Everybody had some fun interactions. Philomela had tucked herself away in a little library sort of situation after Frederick said he would come back to gather her and a shun. She met up with Grum. Quite a bit of other stuff happened, mostly character interaction, but we left off with a shun being hit in the back of the head and everybody looking for Frederick. So we are actually going to start with Siltooth. Down here. So, Siltooth, you were hiding within the dressing room of Philomela backstage. You managed to secure yourself in the curtains, quite well hidden. However, on a beautiful 20 from Philomela, she did spy your shadow.
Oh,
However,
no.
she was unable to tell anybody about it. Frederick didn't seem to care, and you overheard him discussing about how her throat needs to be repaired. So, with a little bit of ingenuity, you managed to make your way to the sewers beneath this home. So, here you are.
Okay.
Underneath the home. You had been guided to this particular location by a childlike figure wrapped up in bandages and everything. They
Not sketchy at all.
No. They dropped you off after another payment of a coin and basically left you to your own devices.
Okay. So I guess for now, let's explore deeper in the sewer.
So down you go. It's surprisingly clean here, and you think this is more of a waterway sewer than like a sewage sewer. As you make your way down, your boots are getting slightly damp. There's a very large gate here that seems to be preventing you from moving forward, but there's a left and a right here.
All right. I want to investigate to the right.
To the right, okay. So you start heading down the right, and it starts to get significantly like colder and echoier as you continue down this path.
Okay. Oop. Can I roll I guess, perception to see if I notice anything amiss?
For sure, go for it.
All right. Oh, sick. 25.
Hell yeah. So on that 25, you kind of pause at this corner and like sniff a little bit, and you start to smell fresh air. And you hear water dripping going from a great height, dropping down, and you kind of get the sensation of like, well, this isn't heading... I think this is heading more towards a cistern than it is somebody's house.
Right. Okay. Let's turn back around for now.
Yep. Back we go. Yeah, the sewers are surprisingly, like I said, they're surprisingly clean.
Maintained.
Maintained, and there's not a lot going on in here. It seems very like just a waterway.
Okay.
But as you enter this particular space, I need you to make another perception check.
Gotcha. My passive is still 19.
Okay. So at 19, you, as you about to step forward onto this first step down a slope, you note a slight difference in the cleanliness of the steps.
Okay.
One in particular seems too clean, even compared to the rest of this place. It's all very like, it almost seems newer.
Newer. Interesting. Can I? It's all the steps leading forward?
It's this, where's my pinging tool? The one, it's like the one directly in front of you on the right seems to be like almost out of place.
Okay. Can I, without touching it, can I just take a closer look?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Cocked. Oh my
Gotta
god, that's
honor the
worse.
cock.
Oh, a 10?
Yeah, you're kind of like, this is probably something I don't want to step on. With your experience with traps and skullduggery in general, you're like, something is telling me not to step there. What it is, you don't know exactly, but it's kind of like, I wouldn't do that if I were me.
All right, I'm gonna just carefully jump over onto the second step.
All right.
And then I guess I'll just keep an eye out as I make my way down.
Yeah, with that 19, you notice that it's every other step and alternating that has this new pattern.
Gotcha. So I'm just trying to take them 2 at a time.
All right, yeah, 2 at a time. Give me a quick athletics check. We'll see how smoothly you get down these stairs.
Oh, please.
Oh, please.
You slide down all the stairs.
So how's a 1 doing?
Oh, no! So, yeah, you jump over this from here to here, and your foot catches on something wet, and you just tumble your way down. And with a 1, you actually fall through this pit here.
Oh, no.
But manage to catch on the lip. And you look down, you're holding on with both hands, legs swinging freely, and you look down to see water below, but it doesn't seem like it's very deep water. So you're kind of like, oh god, if I fell in there, that's probably a broken leg, and oh my god. So yeah, give me another. We'll do an acrobatics check to see if you can't flip your way out of here. Yeah, you're kind of hanging right here at the moment.
18.
Yeah.
Nice.
So how do you like do a backflip? Like what's the maneuver?
No, I think after tumbling down the stairs and being so grateful that no one else saw that, I just pull myself up. No theatrics, grumbling like, God, should have asked for double. And just continuing on.
Yeah. All right. So you managed not to fall in the pit, even though you had a slightly not exactly graceful maneuver. But yeah, no one was here to see it. So you pick up and carry on your way.
All right. I'm going to, I guess, take a look at these other steps. Is it still the same sort of pattern?
Give me another investigation check. Even with that 19, we're going to do...
my investigation is 10, but...
Well, I meant with your passive 19.
Oh, gotcha.
Perception. We're going to do an investigation check.
Okay. That is a solid 5.
Yeah, you don't know. These are wet. These stairs are all damp.
Okay.
They all kind of have the same shininess to them.
Yeah.
So it's one of those like, okay, I can't quite see the same newness or not newness on these.
Okay, I'm going to take a ball bearing out of my bag and just sort of like bounce it down the steps just to see if that's enough pressure to trigger anything.
Tink, tink. Tink, 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 tink. It rolls down the stairs, the noise echoing around the stone rounded hallway, and nothing happens.
Well, I'm going to go down. I'm going to hop to the second set again just to see what happens. I'm going to land on the left-hand side this time.
Okay. Yeah, nothing. You don't hear a groan of stone sliding or any sort of clicking noise. Seems okay.
I'm going to hop down 2 more to the right, and I'm just going to keep alternating that path.
Okay, yeah. And moving a little more carefully than you did previously, so you don't tumble ass over tea kettle again. You're able to maneuver down these stairs pretty effectively. There's a lot of them. They are slightly damp. It smells kind of musty, and the lower you get, the more the more you start to smell something. And with that 19 perception, that's passive, and just your general knowledge of the area of stuff, you're like, that smells like rot. That smells like decay.
Lovely. I'm going to carefully continue to move forward. It's the only way I can go. And just keep an eye out for anything else.
You don't seem to see any other kind of might trigger a trap or anything like that. Your boots are getting quite damp. The water here is about an inch or two above the stone. But you make your way to a little junction, and as you turn left, you see a large gate. Again, similar to what you had seen earlier, but you see a flickering light and a reflection on something white that is sort of hard to see at this distance. But the closer you get, the closer you get, the more it becomes clear as to what this is. You realize they are bones.
Huh. Okay. Do I see any sort of lever to open the gate?
Give me an investigation check.
All right. Let's switch die. This last one's not been treating me nice.
Yeah, let's move it up. Switch it up.
All right. Okay, not horrible. 11.
You don't see an obvious lever or switch or anything, but you're like, this has got to be a door of some kind. It's got to. Why is there a path here if this doesn't open? Yeah, so I think you spend probably... How much time would he commit to looking for something like a switch?
I think Siltooth knows that like he needs to get through this door for it to be a payday, so he would probably spend at like an hour or so just searching early.
As much time as necessary. So I think it takes you probably about 10-15 minutes, but then you are able to notice that one of the metallic knobs, or not knobs, like rounded metallic studs on these doors actually swings. And the only way you found it is because you touched it. You were running your fingers along the door and you touched it and it swung up to reveal a small button.
Okay. I'm going to press the button. I'm not going to do any sort of investigation or anything. Just going to press it.
Okay. So you press the button and the gate swings. It slides up. It's like a portcullis.
Okay. Did it make a lot of noise?
No, it didn't. It seems to move on well-oiled hinges, and it doesn't even squeak as it slides up.
Gotcha. Well maintained. Okay. I'd like to stealthily sneak in.
Give me a stealth check.
Yeah, 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you step in here and immediately slip on some bones. Again, it's one of those situations where you're like, oh, fuck, shit. And you're like, you know that video of that guy slipping on the ice for like 5 seconds straight or like 15 seconds straight? Yeah, it's like that. Because these bones are just so fucking slippery. And there's so many of them. It is not like there's...
so goddamn damp.
Yeah, it's all damp. It's all slippery. Bones sliding beneath your feet. It makes quite a bit of noise. But I think you're able to climb out of this bone pit. Why is this one bone sticking directly up? That's weird. It's like floating too. Weird. Anyway, yeah, so you kind of clamber out of this bone pit It's sort of like a ball pit, but much worse. Into the back of a darkly lit space.
Hmm.
It is mostly. I was going to turn the darkness down in here, and then I was like, nobody will be able to see anything. So you step out of this bone pit, a knuckle bone wrapped around your ankle, and you kind of shake it off. You notice big glass tubes full of mysterious liquid that bubbles and gurgles. And each tube contains something. It's hard to see because it's the liquid is not clear. So it is sort of like looking into a fogged window or something. You can kind of see something in there, but can't really see what it is.
Can I check out the monitor up top to see if I recognize any of the language being used?
Yeah, go for it. We'll call that.
You know,
We'll call it investigation. That's my favorite
Okay.
check.
15.
Yeah. So it is unusual. You have seen technology similar to this during the process that made you what you are.
Right.
And so I think there's a bit of a visceral reaction you have in this moment. Let's do a flashback. What does this bring me back to? This space, this technology, this sort of environment. Where does Siltooth go?
I think looking at all this equipment, Siltooth sort of thinks back to when he was thrown into prison and forced to go to the labor camps. And one day, an Imperial doctor came, injected some sort of paralyzing agent into him, and as they dragged him away, like they strapped him to a gurney of some sort and dragged him away. And he probably like tries to block out visually a lot of what happened to make him to what he is now, but he never forgot the smell of all the chemicals that they pumped into him to make him into the synthetic man that he is now. And I feel like a lot of that smell right now is it's overwhelming him a little bit.
It's a little bit formaldehyde smelling. It's bitter, it's sharp, it sits in the back of your sinuses and it refuses to let go. And that scent is everywhere down here, and there are dozens of these pods with something in them.
Pretty tricky. You have a lot of explaining to do, my friend.
Yeah, this is definitely not normal to find in somebody's house.
I think Siltooth just gonna sort of take note of all this. He's not gonna mess with anything in particular, but he's just gonna continue on keeping an eye out for anyone that might be roaming around.
Yeah, and do you have any kind of light source on you at the moment?
I do have a torch, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm just going to try and like blend into the darkness as much as possible.
All right.
And just use what ambient light there is.
Give me another stealth check, and we'll say you can do this one with advantage.
Sweet.
Because it is quite dark and shadowy down here, even though it doesn't look like it.
All right, we love advantage because that gave me a 22.
Yo, yeah, you find yourself slipping from shadow to shadow without issue. The faint lights and the occasional psh of steam being let loose from some of these containers, the gentle sloshing of the liquid. It's all very quiet, and you're able to hide yourself very effectively in the shadows and within the noises of these tubes.
Okay. Do I see anything as I'm passing by that would just be worth just taking? You know, it might be worth a little something.
It is Interesting. In here, it is like Spartanly clean. There are the tubes with their attachments, and that's about it. There doesn't seem to be anything, unless you took it off one of the tubes. Probably not something you could sell easily. And even
Okay.
then, this technology is so specific to what it is that finding a buyer for it might be kind of difficult. You know people that would
Yeah.
probably buy it, but it wouldn't be as easy as selling gold, for example, like jewelry or whatever.
What about could I potentially tamper with some of the equipment to cause some sort of short or distraction?
You sure can. What are you gonna try to do?
I think I'm gonna go up to this little keypad right here, take a look at all the mechanics that's causing this vat to work, and then I just want to tweak a couple of the wires, maybe add a little detonator to it that would cause this to just. I want it to explode. Yeah, I want it to
Yeah. Go
explode.
ahead. Give me a sleight of hand check, and we'll see what you can rig up real quick.
24.
Nice. This is easy. You snip a couple wires, reattach a couple things here, hit one or two buttons. Basically, you have primed this thing to blow if you run past it and hit any button on the. You've basically short-circuited to such an extent that any kind of interaction will make it explode. So you've pretty much set yourself up to be able to run past, slap it, keep going, and then it'll blow up.
All right, I'm going to continue on down to the room.
All right. As you continue, you see more of these vats, some of which are empty. And as you come further down this line here, you see in this vat, I gotta remember how to ping. I never remember how to ping. We're gonna put a D4 on it. On this particular vault, or vat, there's a figure. It is slightly clearer, the water. And there is a feminine figure within. How do I get these dice to go away? Go away.
Can I just take a closer look?
Yeah, so you zoom in. You come in closer and look up at the tube, and it's lit from within, casting a slightly creepy glow across this woman's features. She's very pretty, but in like a practical and relaxed sort of way. Her hair is blonde and floating around behind her. She is. Give me a quick medicine check.
Okay. 11.
Yeah, you can't really tell if she's dead or alive, but her neck has been wrapped in something. It's like a sheath of some kind is around from directly under her chin all the way down to her clavicle. And there's quite a few wires and tubes sort of connected to her body. She's wrapped for modesty, but other than that is nude within this liquid and is just kind of floating there. Her eyes are closed. But yeah, that's really all you can see.
Okay. Is there another monitor or anything so I could glean a little bit more information, or?
This one doesn't have the same kind of pad on it that the other one did. It seems almost like it serves a slightly different purpose.
Okay. I'm not going to mess with it just yet. I just want to look around to see if I could figure out what exactly is happening here. Like if there's any papers or anything left behind, a data pad or something.
Give me a real quick, you know what, you got that 19 perception. I think as you're looking around, what you do notice is a figure lying on a table. A shun. You come to strapped to a table. You try to move. Your arms are bound. Your knees and legs are bound. And in fact, your neck is even strapped to the table. You have a gag in your mouth, but your eyes are open, and you are tied to this table.
Well, I mean, I can't speak, so I'm sure I remember getting smacked in the back of the head, presumably.
Probably. It might take you a minute to remember because you're, coming to, but it doesn't take you long to be like, oh shit, somebody hit me in the back of the head and now I'm tied down. This is bad.
Is Law around?
You don't see Law, not from this
Oh
angle.
no! Okay. um, and even my neck is down, so this is hard.
Yeah. And
Uh-huh.
as you're coming to Siltooth, you come around the corner and you see this young man tied down to the table. And in fact, you see a automata shaped like a dog laying on the ground, clearly powered off next to the table.
Oh, well. I'm gonna
Yeah, so Shun, you
remove the
see this guy come out,
I was gonna
emerging
say
from the shadows.
I'm gonna remove the gag, I guess, that was on him, right?
Hmm.
Okay. Um, let's see. I don't even know how you would react in this situation. Probably just start screaming. Just long, prolonged scream.
Hey. And I'm just gonna cover his mouth. I'm gonna put the gag back on. Listen, I don't know what exactly is going on here, but I feel like yelling is not in either of our best interest. So I'm going to remove the gag one more time. And if I hear anything louder than a whisper, I will leave you here. Yeah? And with that, I'm just gonna remove the gag one more time.
Okay. Shun will whisper. Go. Are you the one who hit me in the back of the head? Because I think if so, we have other things to be worried about than screaming.
Fancy Pants, if I was the one that hit you in the back of the head and put you here, why would I care about your screaming?
That's a good point. I mean, if it's like a secret operation or something, and there are people up above because it's a party, then I suppose it would be detrimental if I was screaming pretty loudly.
Yeah. And I'm going to like lightly tap the dog next to the table with my foot. Is this your creation?
Yes. Ah, shit. Did somebody turn him off?
Yeah, he's just lying here.
Yeah, Law looks like they're asleep, but their limbs are sort of angled in a weird way that's like, that can't be comfortable.
Alright.
If you. Okay, so let's say that you are indeed not the person who strapped me to this table, then surely you can help me up so that I can, get out of here. I was supposed to be doing a job, but seems like things haven't quite panned out like I wanted.
Oh, tell me about this job.
Sorry?
Tell me about this job. And right now I feel like Siltooth's just trying to see if this kid was hired to do the same thing that he was.
Hold on, I don't have my note document open. Give me a moment. I don't remember this guy's name.
Frederick.
Frederick. Venista. Venstina. I can read. Well, it was supposed to be, I was working on an augment for a man called Frederick Venstina. And he was supposed to pay me quite well, but I don't think that's in the cards anymore.
Oh, this isn't normal for your interaction between you and your employer?
No, not really.
Alright, just making sure I wasn't stumbling into anything a little too, you know.
No, I
And
don't
with that,
know.
he's Siltooth just sort of like wink at him.
Shuna's a little repulsed, a little vaguely repulsed. More the thought of Frederick than the thought of, well, anyway. Well,
Do you know anything
regardless.
about... Well, probably not if you're... Alright. So what are you gonna give me for freeing you?
Come on. I don't have anything to give you. Already I was looking for a job. Why do you think I would have something to give you?
Everybody's got a little bit of something of use. I can't just be handing out services for free.
Oh, but you really can. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is reach down and unstrap me.
How about this? I free you, and you help me, and we'll call it even.
Well, it depends what you need help with.
You're asking a lot of questions. Do you want to be free or not? I feel like you're not really in a position to say no.
Factually speaking, one is always in a position to say no. It's a matter of how much the alternative sucks.
At this point, I'm gonna just unholster my gun and just start tapping it on the table. I feel like the alternative might be a little worse. You know, I wasn't always this, metallic. And judging about our surroundings, you might be joining me looking like this a little bit sooner than we both think.
I mean, you're not too bad looking, but I understand where you're coming from. I get the sentiment.
So what do you say?
Fine. I'll help you. I'll help you.
Great. Do you have any sort of weapons or anything on you?
Sorry. Guys, in the chat. Yo.
In the chat,
missed
what's
it.
going on?
We're making fun of Ashun flirting.
Oh my god.
It wasn't flirting. He's just not that bad looking, you know? He's not a bad looking individual.
Listen, it already started like a fake. I'm all for it.
Oh. Incredible. Yeah, I think while this discussion is happening, we're going to take a little bit of a zoom out. We're going to go back in time a little bit. And we are going to come back to Philomela and Grum.
Hey.
Once I get the roof to go away. Hang on. Wait for it. There it is. All right. So, Philomela and Grum, when we left off, you had just discovered that the door to the lab was locked. Oh, fuck.
Mhm.
Leaving Grum and Philomela to discuss how to enter. So, Philomela, you know there are certain rooms you're not allowed to go in Frederick's chambers upstairs, but there's a good chance there's a key up there.
It's really easy. And just put my shoulder into it. I can make it quiet. Right. I can be quiet.
She doesn't verbally agree, but she's gonna like look at you for a few seconds and then just nod. And gonna take a few steps back.
Okay. He's going to try to be quiet and knock the door down.
All right. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Okay. I do have advantage on this check for one of my racial
Yes.
features. Oh, it doesn't let me. Oh, whatever. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, you, without
Hey.
issue, you put your shoulder into the door, you grab the knob, you turn it, and at the same time you slam your shoulder into it without, you didn't like build up a lot of distance, but
Mhm.
you're just so big and strong that even a slight jostle from you is huge. So you pow, and you manage to pop the door up off its hinges and lift it up and set it down on the side without making too much noise.
He'll look at Mel and kind of like.
She's gonna
speak-
give like a small clap of appreciation. She's gonna like there's just the entrance down. There's just the staircase downstairs, right?
Yes,
In this
yes,
room?
there's nothing else in this area.
Okay. She's gonna step inside, and she's gonna put her hand up, and she's going to speak, but like quietly, because she was told not to speak. But she's gonna speak anyway. Say, "Wait here. It's best if you don't come with me."
That's more boring, but okay.
You can guard the door instead. I would appreciate it. Make sure nobody comes here.
Will do.
Okay. She's gonna head downstairs.
Alrighty. Before we cover that, we're going to zoom back over to our friends Cecil and Remy. What have you guys been up to? We're pretty much picking back up just about where we left off. So I believe Cecil was about to show Remy some magic, or
We had just left off on Remy and his special hands, and Remy was about to go show Cecil a trick. So
yeah.
I think we had started off mingling a little bit. So now I'm going to be leading you into a little bit of a more secluded corner, taking Erasmus's page out of his book. And when we get over to that area, I'm going to turn to you, and I'm going to say, "All right, Cecil, take a close look. I can't do this every day, and I can't do it too much, but this is something I like to do, and it's fun, and I'm hoping that you'll enjoy it. So let's see." So I am going to hold out both of my hands, and I'm going to make a motion down one of them. And as I do, both of them begin to light up. Because I'm pretty sure that your detect magic is still running, right? Oh, you're muted, Torg.
It lasts, I think, 10 minutes. I don't think we've been that long. So I think we should
No, it
probably-
hasn't been that long.
Gotcha. So as it starts to sort of focus, as it starts to light up, the magic that you were able to see before that was very unfocused, it begins to almost look like it's being pulled. So instead of it just being an aura all around, it begins to form into something like maybe a little bit like a rope or a chain. And as that happens, I am going to go ahead and cast Locate Object. Yes. And the object I'm trying to locate is Grum's weapon. I think it was a club that he was holding.
Yes, it was a big stick. Yeah,
Big
you do this and locate object. What does that do for Remy? How does he show up like a light that indicates where it's going? Is it in his head? How's it work?
It feels a little bit like being guided. There isn't an actual physical tug. Like if someone was holding my hand for whatever reason, they wouldn't actually be able to feel it moving. But it feels a lot like someone is physically guiding me to where this object is.
Awesome. Yeah. And you feel this invisible hand kind of take you by the hand and start to lead you in this direction past Rasmus, who, as you begin to move, he kind of comes out of the shadows and falls into step behind you, not saying anything. But yeah, and so it begins to lead you towards Grum, who is around the corner here. I'm going to take Cecil and put him over here too. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, God. There we go. Ramus. Come on, buddy. There we go. I gotta get this roof out of here. Get on.
Yeah, the roof is giving me trouble as well.
Okay.
Muted my headphones and not my mic for that. Sorry.
Yeah, so the three of you kind of are led by Remy towards where Grum has posted up.
Remy's very much got an aura of like, well, I didn't invite Rasmus, but I guess he's coming along, so I'll try and be cordial. And I'm going to go ahead and turn to them and be like, well, what I'm doing right now is I am attempting to find the friend that we were speaking with earlier. I'm not sure how well you can see the magic. Do you actually see anything different changing here?
Cecil pauses and thinks for a moment about what he might see, and hidden grey threads, they extend from everything, and you found one to pull, and it's like it spools into you as we get closer.
Oh, well, that's fascinating. Well, it seems to be leading us directly to... Is it very obvious that this door has been broken down?
It is off its hinges and set on its side. So, yes.
Well, it seems that we may be interrupting something here. Pardon us
Is
if
the
we're
door
stepping
supposed to
into the middle
hang
of
from the
anything.
thing?
Indeed it is. Yes.
Yeah, Grum, you hear Remy and Cecil talking as they approach. And
Okay.
you see your two friends you were talking with earlier coming up to join you.
Oh, hey, what was your names again?
Well, my name is Remy. This is
Oh.
Cecil.
Right. Remy and
And
Cecil.
if you would like to introduce yourself. And he motions to
Grum.
Rasmus.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, and then to Grum.
Rasmus. And he's looking at Grum intently.
Rasmus.
What's
That's a good
your
name.
name? Thank you. And
My name
you
is
are Grum. Grum. That is a good name as well.
Thank you. So, what are you all doing here? How'd you know I was here?
Well, I was showing off a little bit of a trick that helps me find certain things within buildings and areas, and led us straight to you. We were hoping to have a conversation, but it seems something's happening here. Would you mind?
Yeah, something's going on. Yeah, Mel just went down there. She said I had to guard the door. I sort of want to go down there myself.
As this conversation is happening, Rasmus raises a hand and seems to just brush his hair away from his temple. And down back in here, Siltooth, you hear something in your head. You hear Rasmus's voice.
Oh,
Well, if I had to guess, you would be downstairs somewhere, correct? You can reply to this message.
Fuck. Yeah. I mean, sort of found a guy that's just hanging about.
Found a guy. Well, no matter. Our target is descending the stairs as we speak. I'm assuming you got in somehow.
Yeah, fairly easily. This Frederick fellow, he's into some weird shit.
What kind of weird shit?
Like people floating in weird blue vats, a man tied to a table. That sort of weird shit.
Huh. Well, the mission still stands as it is. We need to get her out of here. I'm going to see if I can get down there as well.
All right. I may have found an easy way for us to sneak out.
Good to know. And then we kind of zoom back. Whoop, like that happened kind of instantaneously as Grum is talking about wanting to go downstairs. Yeah, Remy and Cecil, feel free to give me a real quick perception check to see if you notice the way Rasmus kind of interacts with himself in that moment, or I don't know if you would even pay attention to him because you're absorbed with Grum.
I am actively detecting magic.
Yeah, so you catch a bloom of something coming off of Rasmus as he kind of touches his temple.
And I got a 13.
Yeah, so you're... I mean, I don't think you recognize that as like a spell motion. I think it might hit you as like a, wow, he's kind of vain, you know, brushing the way he was like brushing his hair back and just you know, kind of a weird motion to make in this moment.
I see. One more thing for the list.
Yep, one more thing to add to the weird list.
Well, you said Mel went downstairs. Is everything okay?
Oh, not too sure. She didn't seem too worried. But I still have a gut feeling.
All
I
right.
asked
You told me
Rasmus
to
who held
stay
the
here.
cup connected to the other end of his string.
And he looks very startled. I'm sorry.
It's like cups on strings. My friend's children showed me. You can talk to it and you hear through there. Your string you pulled had the vibrations of someone on the other end. I was just curious who was down there. I thought everyone we knew was here.
Interesting. Grum,
Yeah,
she told you to guard the door.
she did, but I'm not going to listen, really. I mean, she's lovely, but I
I-
don't have
you
to listen
know-
to everybody.
Grum, I think you've got the right idea. I definitely think you should head downstairs, actually. Mel might need your help. And I think we should go downstairs, too.
We should do it together.
We
We
should.
can maybe be friends as well.
Yes, that sounds very good. And Erasmus is going to shoot Remy kind of a sideways look like, huh, okay, you're on board with this? All right.
Oh, here Remy thought he was being like in Rasmus's way.
No. Well, I do believe going downstairs might solve a problem. That's... Yes, I believe, Grum, your instinct is correct. We should head downstairs.
Let's go.
And Mel, you had made your way down the stairs. Oh, God, hang on. Because you were walking down the stairs while this conversation was happening. Oh, God, where are you?
Oh, God, the
We're
stairs.
gonna drop you down into the sewer. Sorry, we're gonna put you down there. Yeah, so you approach the doors of Frederick's lab.
Do I hear anything on the other side?
Give me a
Can I
quick
hear
perception
anything?
check.
Okay. Perception. 22.
You don't hear anything.
Nothing. Not even Frederick's voice.
No, you don't. It's silent.
Okay. I go to the door. I try to open it. Does it open?
It opens.
It opens. So she's gonna go inside. She's gonna look around. Do I see anything out of the ordinary? Like something seems terribly amiss?
No, it seems pretty much the standard space for Frederick's lab, but you don't see Frederick.
Huh. Frederick? Frederick?
You get no response. But on the other side of this door, Siltooth and a shun, you hear a feminine voice calling for Frederick.
I'm screaming.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so a shun
Uh,
shrieks, and
Okay.
Mela, you hear this scream from the other side of the door. Now, this door you have been forbidden to enter.
That's
Frederick-
what did I say?
Claims it is for storage of dangerous objects but components and materials, and it's just very messy, and he has it all organized in a very specific way, and he doesn't want you in there. But you did just hear
Okay.
someone scream.
Yeah, I think she also recognizes Ashan's voice because she did hear Ashan.
she has heard Ashun speak before, so it's like, wait a minute, I know that
So-
voice.
Yeah, she's gonna head towards the door.
Okay.
She is not gonna open. She's just gonna start banging on it first.
Bang, 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 bang. Yeah,
Ashan,
Siltooth
are you in
and
there?
Ashun, yeah, you hear Philomela's voice, rough and raw as it is, from the other side of this door.
I'm going to level my pistol at Ashun's face. Shut up. We have no idea what could be on the other side of that door.
Okay, but you're also pointing a gun at me.
Yeah, because I told you to stop talking. At least don't be louder than a whisper.
I think Philomela is going to use Sterling's Fugue. She's going to mimic Frederick's voice.
Okay.
And she feels her muscles contracting as she speaks because it's very raw and it's very rough. And she is going to speak in his voice to say, "Who's in there? Show yourself. Open this door at once."
See what I mean? That does not sound like the same person that just greeted us.
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah. So, once again, shut up.
You could be nicer about it.
Mel, you hear this, you hear a little bit of kind of whispering on the opposite side of the door, but then you don't really hear any more screaming or shrieks. I'm also going to need you to roll on that table for me.
Oh, damn it. 1 second. I'm good.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you feel the contraption in your throat kind of seize for a second and then relax.
Okay. Let me
And
just
then-
write down 1 second.
Sure, Grum, you've made your way down the stairs. Cecil and Remy, are you guys following? I will move you guys if you want because it's confusing as heck to try to maneuver through these dang floors.
Yes, I'm following. But
All right.
as we're going, I'm hissing furiously at Rasmus. Who in the Emperor's name are you talking to right now?
You, at the moment.
You know that is not what I mean. Who were you just speaking to?
You'll see in a moment, please. Just be cool.
There are no fun surprises in basements, Rasmus.
Just be cool, all right? I mean, come on. Couldn't you see this
Remy's
in the
not being
future?
cool.
Anyway,
I'm not wasting it on this. You have a mouth. Use it.
well, he doesn't seem inclined to talk. Get over there. Come on. Cecil, cooperate. Oh, you guys are like
Of course
through the
it's Cecil.
floor. Hang on. Hold up. Grum is the only one who's on the level right now. Why is it so blurry?
We should have probably
Grum.
clicked him first because there's no button to click on for him.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, seriously. Grum, are you leading the way?
Yes, he's moving a little bit quick. Sort of.
Rasmus is actually keeping pace with you, Grum, which is sort of
Okay.
difficult because you've got such long legs and he's not that tall. But he's like,
Grum enters and he just goes, "Oh yeah, this looks like a place where skulls can be split."
Rasmus chuckles
What?
and is
What?
like, oh yes, I see what you mean. There's a certain je ne sais quoi about the place. Yeah, and Cecil, this place is full of magic. It is harmonizing with itself mostly, but there's a few discordant notes here and there. And Remy, you walk into this lab unlike anything you've ever seen before.
Rasmus, what have you brought us into?
Now this has nothing to do with me. I don't know what this is.
You
It's an
didn't know
evil
this was-
magician's lair.
Magician's, yeah, it certainly looks like a lair. Mel,
Right,
you
right.
hear Grum, Rasmus, Remy, and Cecil coming in after you.
I think she's gonna immediately turn when she hears, and she's torn between opening the door and stopping this group of people from going any further. I assume nobody's allowed here unless Frederick allows it.
Correct.
So, yeah. She's gonna approach.
Oh, Mel, there you are.
Where's? I told you to guard the door.
Yeah, you did. You did. Well, everyone's promising food. There's no food, so I'm not listening. He's going to break off, and he's going to start looking for food.
Yeah, you do see there's some like dried fruit in a bowl here, and some like dried nuts on the table, like study snacks.
You all need to get out of here now.
Rasmus
shouldn't be
strides
here.
right past you and is like, I don't think we'll be going anywhere.
I have a feeling you might be in danger. Or a gut feeling.
From who?
Rasmus is approaching this door, and he is going to raise a hand and make a couple of gestures, and there's a faint light, and then the door opens, and he steps in. Oh, gods.
Well, hello.
Hello. You've made a friend, I see.
Friend is a strong word. More like a temporary lackey.
Not really a temporary lackey. It's not really a lackey if you're pointing a gun at me. That's a lackey implies that it's something I'm doing of my own volition, I would say.
See what I mean?
Rasmus laughs and goes to undo the rest of his shun's straps, so you're not like tied down anymore. But let's get you up then. If you're a lackey, it's hard to make use of a lackey when they're tied down. He seems incredibly amused by this scenario. And he looks at you, Siltooth, very sharply. I see what you mean. This is an unsettling place.
Seen a lot of weird shit in my day, but this is uncomfortably familiar. Also, check this out. And then I sort of like lead him over to the vat.
With the lady in it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gods. She's... And he kind of reaches out and places a hand on the vat. And there's a moment where he like looks very closely. She's dead.
Sure.
Well, as sure as I can be without getting in there myself, but look at the and he gestures towards like her lips. You can see a bit of the blue there. There's no pulse. There's no heartbeat. She's dead. But why would you keep a dead body? Huh.
I think Mel is gonna enter the room.
Yeah. And this is
you are making yourself entirely too comfortable here. She's got to tell them. Who are you?
My lady, Rasmus says as he approaches. My name is Rasmus. He gives a slight bow. I am here on a specific mission, one of great importance.
One that involves breaking into rooms that aren't your own to break into. How convenient.
This mission surpasses all rules and laws.
Well, surely you have some manners, at least to keep out of people's private chambers.
This is... And he looks around. This is not exactly a private chamber in the way I would define it, but I understand what you mean. However, there are more important things at stake than privacy or security. Remy, Cecil, are you coming? What are you two up to in here?
I'd prefer to stay out
People
here.
is pulled towards the discordant notes in the harmonies.
They are going to be leading you directly into this room that Rasmus unlocked.
Then I'll be following it, but
All right.
otherwise kind of ignoring him because he's not important to me.
Yeah. Yeah, so Cecil, you start following the music into this room, and this is where the discordant notes are coming from. And as you enter this space, the notes are so loud and cacophonous that it causes a headache. Have you ever had a headache before?
And like as a character, no, never.
Yeah, not in real life, obviously, but in as a character.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, you get this sudden throbbing pain in your skull.
It's enough that, like I said, it's one of those. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to him situations.
Yes.
So he kind of has to take a knee there and press his hands against his head as the discord just overtakes him.
Rasmus approaches and kind of looks at you. Are you all right, Cecil?
He has to voluntarily end his detect magic spell because it's too much. The notes are wrong. The magic is out of tune. It doesn't sync with the vibe. The harmonies are gone.
Oh.
It's almost nauseating for him.
Ooh.
As like the first time he's experienced pain on top of this poison in the song. He's gonna need a second.
Yeah. Rasmus kind of puts a bracing hand on your shoulder and then gives it a little clap and is like, all right. And he comes back to you, Remy, and to Mel, and he kind of rubs his hands together. There are... How do I start? Where do I even begin? And as he's having this thought, he pauses. The door behind you closes.
Oh, snap.
And Rasmus kind of starts from his thoughts and looks up. Oh, that's not good. Grum, could you see if that opens?
Oh, sure. He'll just grab the handles and try to pull it. Or push
No
it.
luck.
Whichever.
No dice. It is stuck fast.
Oh, that's a sturdy door. Don't know who shut it. Maybe they was invisible or something. Should have caught them.
That's not
Shouldn't be here. Shouldn't be here at all.
How did
I don't think any of us should be here at this moment.
For what it's worth, some of us didn't want to be here.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh, Ishin. Hey, how you doing? Where's your dog? Is the dog with you?
Law is still powered off on the floor.
Yeah, I have to reactivate him. Actually, I'm going to do that now, if that's possible.
Oh, yeah. So you reach down. How do you reactivate Law? Is it like a magic symbol or is it a button? Like, how's it work?
There's like a magic symbol on his belly. So I'll have to roll him over, trace the symbol, and then he should be good to go.
All right, yeah. So Law kind of shakes his head and steps back up to life, looks up at you, Ashun, and kind of boops his little nose against your side. And as this is going on, the lights in the room start to flicker. The torches sort of gutter and flicker and begin to... It's almost like there's a breeze rushing through here.
Hey, Mel, where are we anyways?
I'm sure we all have a lot of questions, but we should go.
Too right. Philomela, would you do the honor of accompanying me? And he holds out his arm.
I have no good reason to do that.
But do you have any bad reasons?
She's going to take his hand.
There we are. Very good. And he starts, Siltooth, if you would be so kind as to lead the way. All right. And the squad starts to roll out. As you pass this particular tube, Ashun and Philomela, give me a quick history check.
Seven.
All right.
8.
Yeah, nothing. I don't think either of you notice anything. I think, Mel, you are kind of... Rasmus is not dragging you by any means. He's walking fairly slowly, just kind of walking with you behind Siltooth.
Could I give the help action by just pausing a moment, looking at the vat, and then... I don't know,
sure, yeah.
just drawing attention to it, maybe looking at it a little disappointed before continuing on.
Yeah, so Mel and Ashun, feel free to do those history checks again as you notice the guy leading you stop and look at this particular tank.
Do I get any reaction as I look at that tank?
Yes. What did your roll net you?
Oh, 1 second. Let me roll again if it's worth help.
21.
Is that history?
Yes.
16.
That's enough. You look in this tube, Mel, and you feel something in your throat, like spasm. And Ashun, you recognize this woman as being the same in the painting that you were looking at earlier.
I think Mel has just gotten a stare.
Yeah, you feel a calling almost, an ache in your throat that is like the feeling where you're just about to cry and your throat hurts that bad, It's built up.
I think she lets it
building up.
overcome her, and if she has to cry, she's gonna start crying.
Yeah, big tears start falling down Mel's cheeks.
Is it really overwhelming?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And to such an extent, I'm going to need another roll.
Oh, snap.
So is he?
I'm gonna send you a message for a second.
Okay.
Is he just keeping a dead person in a vat? I'm asking from an out of character perspective here.
That's what it seems like. Spare parts.
Yikes.
And that's just one of the 20, 30 some odd vats here. Songbird Graveyard.
I think that as she walks by this vat, she doesn't recognize the woman inside, right? She doesn't know. Okay, but there is this unexplainable feeling of grief and agony that overcomes every single muscle in her throat. And it strains and it strains and it just keeps pushing, and she's gonna sort of her eyes go wide and she's gonna let go of Rasmus's hand, and she's gonna put her hands on her temple, and she's gonna crumple down, but she's gonna stand up straight and she's gonna let out a loud screeching wail. And I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, of course, I'm so good at those.
bad day in the lab today. Remy got a 4.
Oh,
Yay!
I got
I'm
a
rooting for all
20.
of you guys.
30-20.
Oh,
Nice.
that one.
oh no.
No.
Net 20
Rasmus-
totaling 26.
Nice.
Oh,
Rasmus got a
Shaking
13.
off that headache.
Okay. So let me just
You
roll
would-
something real quick.
Damage.
Womp, womp, womp.
3d8.
Is it Yes. Okay. So everybody who is below 15 takes 6 psychic damage.
Oh, snap.
Everybody who
Ugh.
succeeded above 15 takes half.
So if you got it above a 13, above a 15, you take 3 damage. If you got below, you take 6.
Yes.
And as this happens, a huge, I mean, the sound is indescribable. It rips through the space like someone is literally tearing the air, and everything shivers. The glass in front of you actually shakes and vibrates and begins to hum, and to such an extent that it shakes throughout the entire space. And Siltooth,
And it's not
you
just
had-
one voice, by the way. It's a few.
No, it is a cacophony. There are multiple voices that seem to be screeching overlaid against each other over and over and over again to this horrible crescendo. And as this happens, as the glass next to you begins to vibrate and shake, Siltooth, that you had sabotaged sets off, and you hear a muffled explosion and the shattering of glass and the splashing of liquid. And everybody is just fucking rocked by this screech. Rasmus staggers and is clutching the side of his head. Remy, your nose is bleeding. On that nat 1, you are like dazed beyond compare. Ashun, your eyes are like spinning in your head. Grum, what did you get?
18.
Yeah, you. It's much duller for you and Cecil and Siltooth, but you still feel and hear that shriek. Rasmus is staggering around, and as this explosion happens, something comes falling out of the tube and hits the ground with a wet splack.
Oh, you've done it. And I'm gonna grab the gag that I had from Michelle, and I'm just gonna shove it into her mouth.
Not the reused gag, man.
Oh no!
What's on the ground?
As you do this, you hear the scrabbling and scratching of claws against stone. Rasmus is shaking his head, trying to come back, and as he does so, he looks over your shoulder, Siltooth, and his eyes go wide. I need everybody to roll initiative.
First combat.
I'm sorry, guys.
Let's go.
26.
Okie dokie.
8.
We've all got bad days now.
6.
9.
All right, hold on.
Doing great, guys.
13.
Great start.
Oh, 7. Delightful.
All right, we're gonna need to go over that one more time. Siltooth, you got a 26.
Sure did.
Mela, what'd you get?
8.
8. Ashun, what'd you get?
13.
Okay. Grum, what'd you get?
I got a 6.
Okay. Cecil, what'd you get?
7.
Oh, okay. Remy, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
Good lord. And then
Single digits.
I gotta see what this guy's roll is.
We'll say Grum's low roll is because he went to Mel and tried to hug her.
Aw,
Aw.
that's sweet.
We're here with the late report.
Okay. So, this Rasmus looks over your shoulder, Siltooth, and his eyes go wide, and he immediately runs around you and shoves you backwards. Get back. And as he does so, he is going to... What is he going to do? He's going to do a thing. He's going to hold out one hand, and his sword manifests in his hand. As he does that, he
Warlock stuff.
starts running forward and is going to... what is he gonna do? Yeah, he draws his sword and starts running forward. How many spaces can he move? Okay, so here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, run! He shouts over his shoulder. Clovis, Siltooth, that is your turn.
Copying my government like that? So I guess I'm going to run. I guess I'll just take the dash action and just run towards him, but I'm going to hug the wall to try and get around.
All right.
So what? It's like, it's 60 feet?
Yeah.
So 5, 10, right, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. So like over here. Boop.
Okay. Perfect. And he's like, no, I meant the other way. Damn it. All right. What else would you like to do? That was your action and your movement.
I'm just going to yell back to the others. Trust me, this way.
All right. Ashun, it is your turn.
Okay, wait, which direction are we supposed to be running?
Siltooth has just run off, skirted the wall and went behind whatever Rasmus is about to face off with. Yeah, it's up to you which direction you'd like to go.
Okay, wait, so...
Blackie, run this way.
Waves the gag.
Sorry, I'm trying to even see which one of these characters is mine. Okay, so I can move. I will move in the same direction. Does it automatically count how much I can move?
It
or do I
does
have
not,
to?
Unfortunately. So you were here. So 5. Are you going to dash or are you just going to move?
I'm just going to move for now.
Okay.
I might dash once I finish moving, depending on how much space there is.
Sure. So 5. You can also use the arrow keys to move one step at a time.
Okay.
2. So that's 10, 15, 20.
Sorry, I'm even trying to remember what my speed is too.
It should be 30.
Okay. So then I can move 6 squares.
Yeah.
Okay, so then one more. Can I see what Rasmus is fighting?
You see, as Rasmus draws his sword, Siltooth runs past and shouts, "Follow me." You see this horrid creature picking itself up off the ground. It is clearly made of dead flesh. It has a couple of extra arms, some of which appear to be bone and metal. There are blades and like some kind of almost like battery pack looking thing attached to its spine. It's got blades on its arms, and as it picks itself up, it's about 7.5 feet tall. Crooked shoulders. One is much higher than the other, and the other one, the left one is very high, while the right one seems almost dislocated. And it looks up and it meets your eyes. And one eye is mechanical and robotic, and the other is this milky gray yellow, like with veins pulsing in the iris and the white of the eye. And it locks eyes with you, and I need you to make a quick Constitution saving throw.
How did I make another nat 1? I've literally rolled like 3 nat 1s this whole
Oh my god. Yeah,
I'll take the nat 1.
You're scared as fuck. You are stunned, and not stunned as the mechanic, but well, it is stunned, the mechanic. You actually cannot move anymore as you're frozen in place as this thing locks eyes with you. You guys having fun with the pings?
No.
Yeah, so this horrid monster
For a second.
locks eyes with you, Ashun, and you are frozen in fear. And that's your turn. And it is its turn next. So it is going to stride forward, running like unfathomably fast. Like it picks itself off the ground and then sort of pushes off with two of its forearms, barreling towards you at speed. As it runs past, Rasmus is going to slash at it with his sword. Let me check something really quick.
That's a really cool mini, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, he's going to slice at it with his sword, and it catches the thing high in the chest, cutting across like flesh and scraping against bone, but it does not stop. And a sickening splash of like greenish purple blood splashes against Rasmus's face, and he's like, "Oh!" But this thing is still running towards you. What's your AC?
Oh wait, which one of us? Me?
Yes, you, sir.
15.
Okay. Both of these attacks miss. Nice. So it swipes at you with its horrible arms, and it is like, you are so lucky that it misses you as it kind of, Rasmus actually like sticks his foot out a little bit and trips it as it claws towards you. And it falls prone. Oop. All right, next up is Remy.
Yay! Well, I am incredibly glad that Shun and this creature are now blocking the exit.
Right.
Can always go around.
Oh, yes. Looking at this thing, is it readily apparent? I don't know if I would even know off the top of my head if this thing is undead, if it seems to be some sort of aberrant. Would I know?
You give me a history check.
Okay.
That's
That is
actually
a
good
23.
question.
Yeah, this is a monster. And it is inside the city.
So panic is what I'm hearing. Understood.
And it came out of one of the vats?
It
You
did.
said? Okay.
Oh, God. So what I was going to do to help isn't very helpful anymore now.
And this came out of the vat I sabotaged?
Correct.
Thanks a lot,
Hmm.
Siltooth.
Was you?
Do all monster do they get along and work together? Like, do they have a pack mentality?
You don't know. Actually, give me a quick history check. Well, it's not your turn
Okay.
right now, so we'll discuss
Yeah.
this. on
Would
your turn.
Remy
Okay.
know?
I
in
don't
the same
think Remy
boat?
would know. Even with that history check, you know Monstra are mindless, aggressive, and will basically tear themselves apart in order to get at people.
Gotcha.
Unless it's about
Okay.
magic, don't ask me anything.
Well, you know, whoever said go around, they had a pretty good idea. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cast Mage Armor, and we're going to go around. And that's going to be my turn.
Okay, and this is in fact where we're going to take our half-hour break.